Hello, 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 my friendliest of friendly friends. It is I, Ver, here again today. And as the subs request, so it shall be. So, I shall put a image of the request somehow. I'll figure it out. I did it earlier. I don't remember exactly how I did it, but I'll do it again. So it shall be, because some of you do watch the entire video, and, well, the thing about long videos is well, because these are real life videos, I do have to spend more time editing them, aka I spend time editing them, unlike my AQ Worlds videos, and so it's a longer process. Two is the storage space on my phone. Yes, I do delete off every other video after I upload it to my computer, but yeah. I mean, it's kind of annoying to have to go through that process every time, because I don't have a proper recording camera. The GoPro, as I've used in the past, doesn't really work because I have to voice over it, which I don't like doing. It's such a pain. I can't just say what I think in the moment. I mean, watching it again gives me another impression of thought, but it's not the same as just thinking it in the moment and saying it, and you get my point. And then the third thing is just recording opportunity. Because I am at college, I also don't try not to get other people in my videos because I think it's just strange to be walking down the street talking into your phone while recording a video or something like that. So I try not to be around other people when I record things, for one. And the other thing is, because I am, I have a roommate, I'm in college, so that makes it doubly difficult to record because, well, I spend a lot of time around people, around a person. So, yeah. So this will just be the first part of this video because, well, as the subscriber's request, so it shall be. So it shall be a longer video. I know it's just me talking and looking at the snake, which, admittedly, does get boring after you've stared at it for 2 minutes, but hey, part of what makes my AQ Worlds videos interesting is because I'm rambling and complaining the entire time, so maybe I should make some complaints. Yeah. Alright, see you again later. Alright, so I said I was gonna complain, right? So yeah, complain I shall. Today, the first thing I'm gonna complain about is this inconsiderate ruler. Like, okay, here, it's a ruler. It's so crappy that first the end snapped off. And, well, that's not the end of the world. Here's the problem about the end snapping off. It's pointy. You can see it is pretty darn pointy. And you can see the effect of this pointy on my foot. Yeah, that's the first thing I'd like to complain about today. And I got more coming up for you soon. Alright, so the other thing I gotta complain about is this stupid heater vent. It looks like just a normal heater vent, but bear with me for a moment. Yes, it is a normal heater vent, except for the fact that it spits dust everywhere. Like, everywhere. Unbelievable how much dust it just spills. It's terrible. I mean, can you believe how much dust it spills? Well, okay. So, I'll try to find a picture of it. So, I vacuumed one day. So, I vacuumed one day on a Friday. And I vacuumed one day later on a Saturday. And I'll put a picture of it in there. But that vacuum was filled with dust. And this is not a big room. It's like, it's a double. It's not a big room. It's probably the size of my bedroom at home, okay? It's, what, 176 square feet? Bear with me while I try to convert that into meters. Maybe 20 square meters if my math isn't off. Okay, I just did that in my head, so no guarantees I'm correct. But yeah, I mean, this is Boston. It's cold. It was 25 for a lot of today. And 25 degrees Fahrenheit is like -4 degrees Celsius. So this thing is running a lot. And, well, here's the other thing I gotta complain about real quick here. This stupid thermostat is in this idiot corner. See, it says 67 Fahrenheit, which would be 68 is a comfortable 20 Celsius for those of you who aren't on the dumb imperial system like us. So it should be comfortable, but here's the thing. This thing can't be turned below 67, which I think is the dumbest thing in the world. It's absolutely idiotic. Why would you do that? I mean, not 67, 68. Here is my clock. It says it's 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, not to mention it's also really dry. The only reason why it's 40% humidity in here is because, well, I got a humidifier. But it says it's 68. 68 should be comfortable, except for that stupid thing. Are you kidding me? It is the worst. I mean, the thing is that the thermostat's way there in the corner, where it can't properly measure the actual temperature of the room. So it always thinks the room is colder than it actually is. And, you know, sometimes it does get cold and it's appropriate to run, but most of the time it's not. And it makes the room ultra hot. Like, there are times where this thing thinks it's still like 66, and my thermometer will be telling me it's 72. And 72 is not really uncomfortable, it's fine, except for the fact that this thing blows out dust, like infinite dust, one, and number two, it's ultra dry. Now you saw my clock thing with a fancy humidifier thing. That thing was only $10, by the way, with the humidity checker and a temperature monitor as well. So basically, here's the deal. So before I got the humidifier, the humidity in here would be like 20%, and I have really sensitive skin, and it's pretty thin, and it dries up very easily, so I was like peeling all over. It was horrible. And it was like 20 humidity because of that idiot fan. And nowadays, every time that stupid heater turns on, not only does it make this room way hotter than it should be because it's blowing like 80-degree air, and the thermostat can't properly measure the temperature of the room, it also decreases the humidity by 3 to 5%. And this is while my humidifier is running. If my humidifier is not running, well, I'm shriveling up and dying. On the outside. Not just the inside. The outside too. And it's because of how much dust it spits out, I have this thing. I have to get an air filter so that I don't die of asthma death because of all the dust it barfs. And then now not counted, and then over here, under here is the humidifier. It's a nice humidifier. I like it. I won't complain about it. Besides the fact I have to buy filters for it once in a while because it's a passive humidifier. It doesn't spit out that white mist like most humidifiers do. That's an ultrasonic Those are ultrasonic humidifiers. An advantage of ultrasonic humidifiers is that it spits out mist really quickly, so it humidifies pretty fast. But the problem is that it also vaporizes all the mineral in the water. That's why the mist is white. And then it creates a layer of dust. And I have asthma, so a layer of dust is not good. That is very bad. So that's why I got this nice passive humidifier. The other nice thing is that it doesn't over-humidify, because after the air becomes saturated, it'll stop humidifying. Unlike the ultrasonic humidifiers, where if it over-humidifies and suddenly all the walls and floors are wet. That's not really that fun. Alright, that was a really long complaint. Anyway, I hate that heater. Yeah. And you cannot turn this stupid thing below 68, and I still think that's absolutely idiotic. You should be able to turn the heater below 68. That's 20 degrees, by the way. I mean, look, it's winter. It is cheaper when it is colder. It is -4 outside in Celsius and 25 in Fahrenheit. Why does it have to be 20 in Celsius and 68 in Fahrenheit? And by 68, it's more like 70 or 72. I mean, my clock says 68 right now, but that thing over there thinks it's like 67. The other thing is there's no option to turn it off. Do you know how amazing it would be if you could just turn the heater off? Now here's the thing. See, I have a lofted bed, so I'm way up there. So when the heater blows, it gets so ridiculously hot and dry up there. It is terrible. It's like being in Arizona, except you're not. I've been to Arizona. It's like being in Arizona, except you're not. This is Boston, not Arizona. You know. And the other thing I complain about is this ledge. This stupid ledge. I mean, one, I've dunked my head on it a couple times. Okay, I got a lofted bed. It happens. You dunk your head on it. But here's the problem with this ledge. See, hot air rises, right? So when the hot air comes out of this heater vent, it just stays trapped on top of that ledge. And then so all the hot air gathers there, aka I'm getting real nice and roasted. and none of it makes it down to where the stupid positioning of that thermostat. Look, you can't even see the damn thing. It's wedged in there. So all the hot air gets trapped up here, and the thermostat can't detect it properly, so I'm roasting to death up there. It's probably 80 or 90 up there, and the thermostat thinks it's 66. And if it really was 66, I'd be glad. But it's not. Over here on this side of the room, it's generally pretty temperate in terms of temperature, although the humidity just tanked again. But anyway, that was a really long complaint. Gotta cut this short so I don't eat up all the memory on my phone. So yeah, I'll probably be back with another one later. Maybe. If not, then, you know, you'll find out.